People on YouTube will never share their bad experiences. You know why? Because they don't want that their followers should leave them. But here on Do It My Way, I totally think different. Because if I share my bad experiences with you guys, I can make sure or I can ensure that the problems will come. But how to tackle that? You will have an idea of that. So guys, in this video, I'm going to talk about my worst experience with Jet Airways. And trust me guys, it's a very horrible one. So please stick to the last. And sit back, relax and enjoy the video, and at the end of the video we will also learn about what is the morale of this video. So during my training days back in 2015 in Mumbai, I was doing my Jet Airways training and I was done with the safety part, and I guess I scored quite well both in Viva and the theoretical part, and then followed by there's a service training. So after service there's a graduation, that's the last part. After that we are allowed to fly. So between these two subjects, one is safety and one is service, there's a part which is known as in-flight announcements. And during that, every candidate or every student has to perform these in-flight announcements on which we get individual grades. During that class, our mentor, our sir told us that if he gets partial during the class, or if he by chance, by mistake, he gives the wrong grades to someone, so we have all the authority to stand up and correct sir that yes sir, he or she doesn't deserve this type of grades, or vice versa. So guys, this was the authority given by the sir itself. Moreover, till now I have stayed quite loyal towards me and toward others so that nobody should get partial. So there were two girls who got added into our batch and they got failed in the previous batch of first set exam. So they were supposed to do with the service exam with us. And one of them just completed the in-flight announcement and she sat on the seat. But as I told that, sir gave us authority and I stood up and I told sir that this announcement do not deserves A grade. So I don't know why, but she took it to her heart and she left the room. And I had no idea that she will take the revenge after some time. As I already mentioned that sir only gave us authority to speak and to correct him, so I did the same. What happened next was quite interesting but bad for me that time. After 2 to 3 days, our service training was going on and our service class is going on, and suddenly that sir which came into the room, and he was our mentor too. So he came into a room and he took the name of 5 people including me, and there were 4 girls as well. So I was quite happy and I was quite glad that yes, they might be taking us to the to the GM's office or to a GM's room to just give us a certification, because I guess I scored quite well in the safety training. So I was quite glad. I jumped and I just left the room, and suddenly sir asked that please deposit or please give us or please hand over me your phones. And that time that clicked into my mind that there's something fishy and that's something not a normal situation. And I also had a word with my other 4 colleagues, 4 girls, that what is happening and what is happening with us. So they were also unaware of this situation. Then I asked sir, what happened? Then he replied in a very bad manner. He said, are you unaware of your actions? And he said the result would be very bad. I said, excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm not aware of what you're saying, sir. Please, can you explain what actually happened? Because I'm unaware. But he said, please have a seat right now. Ma'am will join you and you will come to know in a short while. And our phones were kept aside me, and I started using my phone and started playing my games. But suddenly after a minute or two, I saw those all 4 girls started crying. And I was like, stunned. I was quite amazed that if you are unaware of the situation, then why are you crying? I was quite calm and I took my phone and I started playing the games, because I know somewhere or the other I'm fine. I'm quite good because I've done nothing wrong. Then why to worry? After some time, I saw that both the girls are standing outside the room and ma'am was also joined by them. So I was quite stunned. I was quite, I felt so bad, because why are they dragging me to this particular situation? Because that was just a class and sir asked us to do what I did. Because then why to take it personal? After some time, I clearly asked sir that, sir, what's the matter? Please tell me, because I am unaware of these things. So he said, Vinayak, you were found with all 4 girls cheating in the daily task which happened a week ago. And you were also, doing the cheating over there. Then I replied, sir, I was really not a part of that cheating, and I was sitting at the last line, and you can clear this particular thing from any of the students sitting in that particular batch. So he said, Vinayak, it's not in my hands now. It is with the general manager, and he will only talk to you. And I said, sir, fine, sir. Not a problem, because I'm quite good in these things. I have done nothing wrong. I don't have any fear. I will talk to him straight away. As a result, I was getting depressed As you know, that this was a useless stress which was breaking my trust towards the company. And I didn't share anything with my parents because I know they are sitting in the Punjab and I'm sitting in Mumbai, and obviously they will get stressed for no reason. And the very next day we were taking a class with few of the pilots, and that was a 1 hour class. And suddenly general manager of the Jet Airways came into the class and said these 5 names including Vinayak are fired from the training. And I was stunned, and I stood up and I said, "Sir, do you have any proof?" I said very badly because I have done nothing, and I was watching from last 4 to 5 days and nothing was going in my way. So I had to be very rude because I said, "Sir, do you have any proof?" He said, "How dare you ask me this question?" I said, "Sir, if you're kicking someone out of your company, he or she has all the authority and all the rights to ask, do you have any proof? Or please tell the mistake what he or she has done wrong." And then he said, "When I do one thing, you write a guilty letter, an apology letter, and we will see what we can do." I said, "Sorry sir, I have done nothing wrong. I'm not gonna write anything because I am quite fine with these things and I'm clean in these things. I have a clean check. I'm sorry." And he said, "Fine, go out." I went out of the room without asking anything, without making even a single eye contact, and then I stood outside and waited for them. While I was waiting outside the room, all the 4 girls came and the GM also came outside. He said, "Vinayak, please follow me to my room." I went there and I said, "Sir, I want to have a one-to-one discussion with you for a minute." He said, "Okay, fine, please have a seat." I had a word with him. I said, "Sir, please give me a proof. Please, show me something which, makes very clear that yes, Vinayak is also part of that cheating." "Sir, might be I forgot." I just said like that only because I just wanted to take a proof from that. I said, "Sir, if you show me a proof, being a Punjabi, I bet you, sir, I will leave the room. I will leave the Jet Airways right now and right away without uttering a single word." And guys, trust me, this is just not to get views or just not to show off. Trust me, this is my type of attitude I have kept in every job which I have done till now, till the date, and you can ask and confirm from any colleague of mine, because if I'm wrong, I will apologize and I will bow down in front of the person, and if I'm not wrong, I will not even take anything against me, and depends on the situation, because this situation was quite bad, quite worse, and they were kicking me out of the company. So if I will say okay sir, okay ma'am, okay fine, it will go against me someday or the other. I will have to question them. Then why? This is a question you have to ask when somebody is taking revenge on you against you. And after a few minutes, one ma'am also joined in that particular room. She was the head of that service department. She said, "Vinayak, you are the only one who is not guilty, or you are the only one who is not crying." I said, "Ma'am," and I just laughed. I said, "Ma'am, for what reason I should be guilty? Of not doing anything?" She smiled, and I guess she understood that that I'm quite fine and I'm quite good in these things. I have done nothing wrong, so they should understand and they should listen to me. I said, "Sir," very politely, "Sir, in case if God forbids, if any girl speaks something against you or put a rape threat against you, then what will you do? Will the company will not listen to you, or will the company straight away put you behind the bars? Or in case next morning, if I speak something against you that you are a murderer or something," and I literally said these things because I wanted to make him feel that what I am feeling right now, and I wanted to put him in my shoes. So he just came to understand that yes, there's something fishy, and proof is obviously there's something needs to be a proof through which you can justify that yes, these people are the culprits. Then finally I requested them, "Ma'am and sir, can we do just one thing?" They said, "Please tell what you're thinking of." I said, "Can we write a defending letter?" Guys, defending letter is something, if you get into that particular situation, anytime, I don't want you to get into that, but God forbid if you get into that, there's always a defending letter. Everybody will defend themselves, writing a letter, and they will dictate or narrate that particular situation, what happened actually on that particular day. So after reading that and after matching the statements, everybody will obviously try to defend themselves, and the story will change. And once the story will change, that person will be the culprit. So guys, this is the way I told them, and trust me, I just wrote everything what happened actually on that particular day, and trust me, I was not aware of what is going on, and I just wrote everything which was into my mind. And after 10 minutes, we wrote all the letters and we all wrote the defending letters and we all deposited to the sir. And the very next day in the morning, 10 o'clock, we were all called in one particular room. And trust me guys, we two people, one girl was also there who was not, into these things and who she was not a culprit too. We were all released, and all those three other girls were, terminated, I guess suspended for some few months, and obviously they got a caution letter. And trust me guys, if you have done nothing wrong, you have to take a step. There's nothing wrong against taking a step. I'm not talking like the way Arnab Goswami speaks. And please guys, please start taking a step if you are not wrong. The bad part in that was the very next day was my graduation, and you don't know, you can have a word with the person who is flying or who has experience with any of the airline, and every individual is very excited for the graduation day because you have to dance, you get your wings, you get the uniforms and all. Obviously you are very excited for that. So guys, this was a very 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 disheartened moment for me because I was losing my trust against Jet Airways. And after we got a clean check, sir came outside and sir met me personally and said, Vinayak, I'm really sorry for what has happened to you. I said, sir, it's fine, but I don't want to put you down. But sir, next time, please do not do the same thing with others. Please take a proof from somebody, have a proof if your cameras are working or something like that, so that other person should not go through this particular situation. Sir, obviously I can make you understand and I can make my batchmates understand that yes, I was not a part. But as I was going through, to the GM's room, to your, personal room and all, obviously everybody will, understand. I will be a highlight of that particular, 4 to 5 days, and they will understand that Vinayak is also bad. Obviously, I will not be able to make everyone understand in Jet Airways because there is a huge amount of number of people. So please, sir, this is something on my particular image, and it can ruin my image in the forward coming days. So he said, I'm really sorry for that. And I said, sir, please do not repeat such things because it can spoil somebody's image. And there were two dance performances. One was Bhangra and one was a Western dance, in which I was doing a Bhangra into Western dance as well. So guys, I was quite excited, I was quite interested to do that, but my batchmates forced me, said, no, you are not going anywhere, you will speak, you will do everything, you have to speak everything, you have to do everything, and you are a part of our dance group, you will not leave. Because I was quite, my morale was so low, because those were my early days in Jet Airways. So obviously any person will get too low in that particular situation. So now, what's the moral of this story? Everybody will come to know that yes, you have to stay calm, you have to stay positive. If you have done nothing wrong, do not bow in front of anyone. And always saying yes, yes, yes will make you a dumb person in your life, guys. So please stay calm, please stay positive to each and everything which comes. And it's not only with Jet Airways, it can come in any of the situation, any of the companies or the organizations you work. Likewise, I was clean, I was not guilty of doing anything. So why to worry, why to cry, why to crib? So that was the only thing which clicked into my mom's mind, that yes, Vinayak is not cribbing, so there's something fishy. Might be somebody is taking revenge. Then I narrated each and everything to my mom. I told her, and she was quite stunned to listening to these things. One thing very important, looking at positives is a very good thing, but always looking at negatives is a perfect thing, is a first class thing. Why? Because obviously if you know the good things, that's fine, and if you know that obviously you can get stuck into those things, you can have troubles, you can have the obstacles, then only you can make yourself more stronger. Obviously, you, for example, if you're going to a hilly area, you know that you are going to a Ladakh or a Leh or Ladakh by bike or through bike. You know that the views will be very good, all the things will be perfect, you'll be very good. These are the positives. And once you know the negatives, yes, the oxygen will go, the level will come down. If something gets punctured, how you have to rectify that, the petrol problem would be there, how many things you have to carry along yourself, then your morale will come down. So in case you have an idea what's the things will be negative, what problems can come in your life, you will be very much aware, and you will be very much practical, taking your life ahead. So guys, this was all from this video. I hope I have helped you to some extent. I have shared a valuable experience so that you can come to know what are the negatives and what type of problems one can have in their life or joining any company or organization. So guys, next video I will be coming with the English test, and trust me guys, that have not been uploaded in any of the YouTube video because I wanted to share something very interesting and I've seen people are getting out, or 75 to 85% people are getting out because they don't have a good command over English. They might be having, but they don't know how to use articles, how to find the paragraph, questions from the paragraph, how to find the one word substitution. So these are the things we will work on. So guys, till that time, do subscribe my channel, and thank you so much for making it 500 numbers, and I'm quite happy that yes, I'm getting a good support. Thank you so much guys. Do subscribe, do like, and do comment below to tell me how was the video. Till next video, please wait and watch Do It My Way. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. शबा खैर, बाय बाय, टेक केयर, सत श्री अकाल.